Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we will learn about Copilot in Microsoft Excel. Copilot is a revolutionary AI assistant that promises to transform the way you interact with your data, from generating insights and creating formulas to automating tasks, all with simple natural language. In this comprehensive tutorial, we will explore what Copilot is and how it works, and most importantly, how you can leverage its incredible power to improve your productivity and efficiency in Microsoft Excel. We will cover everything from getting started to advanced tricks, so stick around, you won't want to miss this. Without much ado, let's directly get to work. So here I am in Microsoft Excel and I have a diamonds dataset here. To access Copilot, I will directly go to the ribbon area and click on Copilot. The first message that is displayed by Copilot is autosave is turned off. I only work with files that have autosave turned on. Turn it on to continue. So Copilot doesn't work with offline files. You must have your files saved on OneDrive or SharePoint to work with them. So I will turn on autosave. This will prompt me to save the file on OneDrive. So let me save the file on OneDrive. Once the file is saved online, you have this Copilot side pane open here. Copilot is suggesting you these prompts. You can click on any one of these prompts or you can enter your own prompt here in the bottom. So one suggestion is here, analyze the correlation between carrot and price to understand their relationship. The other is create a scatter plot to visualize individual data points for carrot and price. So let me click on any one of these prompts which Copilot is suggesting me, and let's see what happens. Let me click here. So you have a new sheet added here, analysis 4. Since I already have tried some analysis earlier, that's why this sheet analysis 4 is displaying here. I have deleted those sheets. So here you have this scatter plot of carrot versus price. Let's test what Copilot has done here. This is the analysis sheet. It has loaded the data. It has created a data frame of the data using Python. Then here you have the preview of that data frame. Then below you have a scatter plot, plotting price on the y-axis and carrot on the x-axis. Now let's enter our own prompt. I want to have a line of least squares, that is the regression line, fitted in this data. So let's test that. Let's enter the prompt, fit the least squares line in this scatter plot. So here you have it, the least squares line fitted in this data, depicted by a red line here. You have the data points here and a least squares line fitted in this data set. So that is just a glimpse of how Copilot can help you visualize and analyze your data in a flash. Now let's look at some more incredible ways Copilot can help you make your Excel workflow more faster and easier. So here again I am in Microsoft Excel, and this time I have a different data set. It's a sales data set. It is always an Excel best practice to have your data as an official Excel table. If your data isn't formatted as a table, you always should convert it into an official Excel table for convenience. So here again I will go to Copilot. Suppose I have to generate quarterly sales reports for each year. Usually what I will do is I will insert pivot tables, but now with the help of Copilot I can simply enter my prompt here and it will automatically generate the quarterly sales report for me. So let me enter my prompt here. The prompt will be generate a pivot table containing quarterly sales for each year. I will send this prompt to Copilot and let us see what is the output. So here it is detecting my data and analyzing the data. Now you can see that Copilot tells me the quarterly sales for each year include this amount for Q3 2023 and this amount for Q4 2023. See the table above for more details. So the table above is here. This is the table here which Copilot has created. Now I can insert this as a new sheet in this Excel workbook. So let me insert it. here I have this sales report, quarterly sales report for each year. So for 2023 quarter 3 I have this amount as the sales for 2013, and quarter 4 I have this amount as the sales report. Let me cross check it. Let me again go to the sales data. This time I will insert a pivot table to cross check the results of Copilot. I will go here and insert a pivot table. I will insert this pivot table on a new sheet. Now I will drag the sales value in the values box here, and it will be sum of sales here. Again I will drag the date field in the rows box. Then as I expand this year 2023, I have this quarter 3 as a subgroup here. So these are the Copilot figures for 2023, and quarter 3rd we have this amount, and in the pivot table we exactly have the same amount. For quarter 4th we have 219,31255 as the sales figure, 219,31255. So this is exactly the same. Again, let's say I am interested in knowing the top 2 countries that have the highest sales in the year 2014. Again, I will go to Copilot and enter the prompt here. This time my prompt will be what are the top 2 countries with the highest sales in 2014, and I will send this prompt to Copilot and wait for the results. So here are the results. Copilot has analyzed this country column and sales column, and where date is 2014, and it has found that United States of America has the highest sales in 2014, followed by Canada. While being incredibly powerful, Copilot is still a tool that can sometimes present unexpected behaviors. Look at here, when I try to add this pivot table to a new sheet, Copilot does add this pivot table to the new sheet, but the data is missing in this pivot table. There are only the fields, no sales data anywhere. And when I click on this draw filter icon here, no date is selected here. So there is some issue here. Copilot is not able to correctly get this pivot table displayed on the Excel worksheet, and in that case I need to manually do this. Here I will select now manually this 2014 values so that I can get the results right. In case you face unexpected errors like these while working with Copilot, your troubleshooting skills assume importance. You can either manually adjust the pivot table as I did in this case, or you also have the option to adjust the prompt. So this time let us try to adjust the prompt. Instead of telling Copilot to create an Excel table, this time we will tell it to create a data frame. A data frame is a Python concept, so Copilot will start to use advanced analysis. So let us enter our prompt here. This time the prompt will be generate a data frame showing top 2 countries with the highest sales in the year 2014. Let's send this prompt to Copilot and wait for the results. So Copilot is telling me I can use advanced analysis for that. Here is what I will do once you start the analysis. Create a new sheet for the results. Automatically write and insert Python formulas. Answer your prompt in multiple messages. So let us start. So this time Copilot has created a new sheet named Analysis 1. Let's try to understand its contents. So at the top of the sheet we have this data frame loaded. Then what Copilot has done, it has checked column name, in the column name is in the financials data frame. Then it has generated top 2 countries with the highest sales in 2014. This is the data frame, and here you have the preview of the data frame. The countries are United States and Canada with these sales amounts. So having experienced this unexpected behavior from Copilot, that is blank pivot tables, we now know that we should be cautious while using AI. This isn't to say that Copilot isn't fantastic. It absolutely is, and it can save tremendous amount of your time. But there can still be moments where the integration or data interpretation might not be flawless. What this tells us is a few things. Number one, troubleshooting skills remain important. When something doesn't work as expected, we need to be prepared to investigate. This could involve checking the source data, trying a slightly different prompt, or manually building the pivot table if necessary. Number two, validation is key. Always double check the output, especially when inserting generated content. In this case, a quick glance at the pivot table immediately showed it was empty. Number three, Copilot is a powerful assistant but not a replacement for understanding your data. We still need to be aware of our data's structure and what we are asking Copilot to do. So I don't want to make this video too lengthy, so let's conclude it here and hope that this video was helpful. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up. Keep supporting, subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.